Yeah, perfect.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another video here on Play on GAA with me, Seamus Brady and Luke Payton. In this video, we are going to be giving a quick recap of the Leinster Final for 2022. Dublin winning by 5-17 to Kildare's 1-15. Dublin scoring 5 goals in the first 25 minutes. They absolutely blew Kildare away. No one really saw this level of performance coming from Dublin, Luke. I mean, we knew Dublin were back with a vengeance. I mean, the beating that they put on Meath and, you know, the score that they put up against Wexford, they're showing more punch in the attack for sure this year than they did last year. The goal threat seems to be back. But in my opinion, my God, Kildare, were they naive in this game? I mean, going man-to-man against Dublin, leaving Conor O'Callaghan with only one person marking him inside the penalty box, just bizarre from them. And they were punished really with capital punishment by Dublin.
Yeah, absolutely. And to look at halftime, anytime you're coming in to halftime conceding 5 goals already, look, something's gone terribly wrong. And like, this is kind of the thing we've debated this kind of in with the other games as well, is kind of finding that balance between attack and defense. Look, Jesus, Kildare didn't get even close to finding the balance. That they got no help whatsoever from their forwards dropping back as well. And it's normally nearly a given now at inter-county level that, look, at least your wing forwards will drop back into the defensive structure and help out there as well. And usually if a team have a player that's kind of dropped back, sweeping in front of the full back line to stop kind of ball coming in there as well, or to at least limit it as well. But look, what Kildare did in the first half, they just went 6-2-6, and it was nearly a throwback to the old days there as well. And look, they'll learn from that you just, when you're coming up against forwards like Costello and Khan and the full forward line, you just can't do that. And with the speed that the two of them possess as well, they were going to be punished, and look, they did. And so look, Dublin really, they worked the chances really well. The way they moved the ball was a whole lot better than what we've seen kind of maybe last year as well. They're moving the ball much quicker, they're much more direct as well, far better style, moving off the shoulder, kind of, it's give and goes, everything like that as well. So it's a far better brand of football the Dublin are playing too, but they were allowed to play that style too by the naive style. And look, at the second half, you see Kildare started dropping numbers back as well, and then look, they have a bit more joy in the second half in that they stopped shipping goals. But I think what they did in the second half is probably how they probably should have came out in the first half. And I think, look, once you start shipping goals to Dublin, look, it's game over. And that's something that their management team's going to have to learn as they go on. Instead, if you want to compete in championship, you can't concede goals like that. And they're going to have to take a lot for that as well, because particularly in Croke Park, you can't get away with it.
Yeah, 100%. And I mean, one of the things that I noticed was the last time I've seen Dublin cruise through the Leinster Championship as ruthlessly as they have this time was 2013, Jim Gavin's first year in charge. I mean, we were playing such aggressive rock and roll style football where it was, we'll score more than you. We might be vulnerable at the back, but we'll score more than you. Donegal caught us on the hop in 2014. That prompted the whole Keane O'Sullivan as a sweeper style defence. Dublin don't have a footballer like Keane O'Sullivan now to come back in and do that job. He's one of the most underrated players that's ever played the game, in my opinion. He made that Dublin defence as solid as it was. But yeah, this style of football that Dublin were playing, where it was really attacking, reminded me a lot of the 2013 team. Do you think that Dublin maybe are taking a leaf out of that book, that, like, look, if we're vulnerable at the back, we might as well try score more than the opposition?
Well, yeah, look, I do think though as well that Brian Howard has been kind of dropping in to do that sweeping role a bit, and he was doing it. I thought he did pretty effectively against Kildare as well. So I do think that they do still have half an eye on the defensive structure as well, and I think that they will be a lot more kind of defensively orientated than that 2013 year, where it was basically, look, everyone go forward completely, and it was complete gung-ho style. But I think the big thing to take away is that, look, it's actually entertaining to watch Dublin again. But you remember the 2014 game when they lost to Donegal. The first half they played against Donegal was one was probably the most entertaining half of football I've seen, where they're kicking scores from everywhere. It's just fantastic football. And then look, they got caught in the break. So it's great to see kind of Dublin go back to a bit of a style where that, I know they are a bit more vulnerable as well to kind of counterattacks when you go a bit more gung-ho. But after what we've had to watch last year and then watching during the league as well, it's great to see kind of them go back to that. And look, have to be fair to Desi that, look, we were probably very critical of him like last year with the style of play with the backwards passing and the patience and everything as well. He's clearly recognised that himself and he's looked to rectify it. He's realised that, look, in Khan and Costello, he's got two of the fastest inside forwards in the country that are unmarkable when you play good direct ball into them as well. And look, and they're proving that as well. Khan hit 1-5, one of them was a mark and the rest from play, and he just looks unplayable at the moment. And yeah, look, if they can keep feeding him as well, look, good things are going to happen. And yeah, look, hard to know where like Dublin are at, because Kildare like obviously set it up for them the first half as well, but it's promising enough signs going forward. And look, it sets up kind of the Dublin and Kerry seem to be on that crash course this year, and that they inevitably look like they will play each other, and that looks to be that's going to be a mouthwater enough clash. And look, hopefully the two teams will continue playing the way they have been all year, kind of a nice attacking style play, and we might see an all-out kind of gung-ho game where two teams going out to try and win a game rather than just try not to lose.
Yeah, 100%. I cannot wait to see Dublin play Kerry again. I hope both sides make it through the quarterfinals, because that has a classic written all over that game. Two sides that are playing such attacking styles. And yeah, Dublin Leinster champions once again, their 17th title in 18 seasons. Once again, Dublin are the kings of Leinster. Guys, that is the video here on Play on GAA. Hope you enjoyed. Until the next one, guys, take care.